Welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please push the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Good evening to all of you. Sorry. Was I prepared, as always? No. I'm never prepared. I come on when I'm asked to come on. When I have that nudge of a feeling. So, yeah. Hopefully everybody's having a great Sunday. I can't believe it's Sunday already. It's like this month is about to go out the door. Hopefully everybody had a great full moon in Libra. We're still in the energies. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this energy. It's nice. It's finally I can breathe. Also, we have Venus that went direct. We have Mercury that went direct. So, as I said, it's 111. So it's nice. The energy's nice. Like I say, it's nice. So I wanted to come on and give you a message, whatever that is. I don't know. I was called to. But I will be using the Shadow Work Oracle cards tonight with... sorry. Kind of got squirrel moment. Squirrel! And then I have the Akashic Records Oracles, which I love these. So, yeah, let's see what we have for you this evening. Like I said, hopefully you guys are enjoying your Sunday. I don't know, I kind of was changing up the setup a little bit, so... I cleaned up my office today, so I changed the cloth. Hopefully you guys like the cloth. Alright, we're going to say our prayers, and then we're going to get into the cards. We're going to use this singing bowl this evening. We're going to do some breathing exercises. Alright, I might move you guys again. I'm not sure. Alright? I don't know. But alright, so we're going to say our prayers, and then we're going to do the singing bowl, which we're going to take 3 deep breaths in and 3 deep breaths out. We're just going to let go of all the stresses for today. Let's I can't even talk. Let's let go of the worries, the stresses. Let's just take this moment for self-care, for self-love. That's what we're here for, right? So that's my intentions, is so you can have the self-care and the self-love that you so need at this moment. Remember, we're busy people. We're always worried about everybody else, and we never take care of ourselves. So right now we are. All right. So let's take care of our souls. And all right. So, Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For them is the kingdom and the power and the glory. May the Lord be with us all. Amen. I invoke the powers of Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel, Metatron, and Sandefin to please protect my energy and my space. And also to please help those that are lost in spirit, that are suffering, that are going through financial constraints at the moment. Please help them and guide them and give them the peace that they need. Amen. All right, so here we go. Something is... Oh! Sorry, guys. Hold on. I have to charge my phone. I said I was going to have to move you guys, so I'm going to probably have to move you. So here we go, guys. I apologize. There you go. And down it goes. Sorry, you guys are moving with me. All right. Okay. I didn't want to have to move it, but I had to move it. There we go. And we're back. Sorry, I had to put it on the charger, so I had to move everything. There we go. All right, so let's go. All right. Wheel. All right, so let's see what we have for you guys this evening. As I grab my big thing of water. We have Ride the Storm on the bottom. And it says, let chaos and turbulence cleanse your spirit. Purge, purify, and refine. But we're going to shuffle these. All right. I'm going to shuffle them until I feel like it's ready. All right? I'm going to shuffle these really good. Because I have been using them today as well, so I just wanted to spurt the energy. All right. So we're going to use some shadow work cards. Let's see what we have for you guys. If this stupid chair stops moving. All right, we're ready. Someone's like anxiety. Someone has a lot of worry. Wow, we have that card came out. It's called Shadow Alchemy. It says, turn shadows into gold by shifting your awareness, empowerment, and rebirth. Someone's going through a transformation. A consciousness transformation. You see the butterflies? It's renewing someone's consciousness. Someone's trying to rebuild what they thought they knew. We have hidden desires. Your deepest desires hold the seed of your potential, longing, passion, and fulfilled. So someone has hidden desires. Your deepest desires hold the seed of your potential. Let's see what else we have. Oh, we have 2 cards. Hold on. We have soul mirrors. Others reflect your own relationship with yourself. Open heart healing union. 9/11, as I said that. And then we have heal through art. Express your shadows in art and let healing unfold. Creativity and expression. Okay, my loves, this is what we have. Okay, so we have shadow alchemy. Turn shadows into gold and shifting your awareness, empowerment, and rebirth. Hidden desires. Your deepest desires hold the seeds of your potential, longing, passion, and fulfilled. Soul mirrors. Others reflect your own relationship with yourself. Opening heart, healing union, and heal through art. Express your shadows in art and let your healing unfold. Creativity and expression. So healing through art, it could be anything. It could be music, it could be poetry, it could be anything that is creative. Because you're expressing your emotions in this creativity, right? I see someone with a new project, new ideas, and it's going to come to fruition. But you have to have discipline, effort, consistency within yourself first, right? So mirrored souls, who's mirroring what to you? What needs to be worked on within yourself? Because it says, others reflect your own relationship with yourself. It's been pretty interesting because there's someone that I've been friends with for a while, for months now, and pretty interesting how this card comes out with the soul mirrors, because he has helped me on my path in a lot of ways. So, and I hope I'm helping him as well in his own endeavors and his own path, right? Because we're all lessons to someone, right? We all grow, expand from people, places, and things and experiences. So what are your hidden desires? What do you long for? What are your passions? What fulfills you? Because remember, those seeds that you're planting, we're in spring. What seeds are you planting for your harvest? Because you start harvesting between September, October, right? That's the harvest season. So what seeds are you planting right now? How are you planting those seeds? And with who are you planting those seeds with? Okay? It's time for empowerment, time to self-reflect and pulling out the weeds. of what no longer serves you and your purpose and your dreams and your goals. All right, we're going to use the Akashic Records. Oh, this heat feels so good right now. All right, let's clarify the shadow alchemy. Shadow alchemy, please. We have 2 cards. It says Courageous Heart. It says, it takes courage to follow your heart, especially when the path is unknown. Your heart knows the way. Trust it and let it lead you to your true destiny. That's why the empowerment and rebirth is here with the shadow alchemy. Okay? And it says, take the high road. Always, always take the high road, regardless of whatever situation you're in. You're not better than anybody, but no one's better than you either. Always take the high road. Who cares? 1 plus 1. If someone says 1 plus 1 is 5, say, yeah, okay, 1 plus 1 is 5. Okay. Don't even argue with them. There's no point. 1744, it said that. It says, take the high road. You're at an impasse with a relationship or situation. It's now the time to think bigger. Release desired outcomes and take the most positive course of action. Exactly. Remember I said about people, places, and things. That's why the soul mirror is here. Hidden desires. Let's clarify hidden desires. Hidden desires, please. Remember I was talking about lessons, right? Look at this. Find the lesson. Something has happened and it stopped you in your tracks. In reality, it was simply teaching you where you needed to grow. Interesting, because that mirrors this. There is no such thing as failure, so pick yourself up, learn from it, and keep going. Exactly. Learn from the lessons. Learn from people, places, and things. So let's clarify soul mirrors. We have 2 cards. Okay, so it says stuck in fear. Someone is stuck in fear of change, of beliefs. You're thinking of all the things that could go wrong. But what about all the things that could go right? Something must have happened in 2018. Make a paradigm shift in your thinking and take inspired action anyway. 2002, as I said that. Strategy and planning. Your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. Healthy through art. Heal through art. Let's see. We have 2 cards. It says pay attention. You're being asked to pay attention, extra close attention to the signs you've been given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. And then we have acceptance. You may be disappointed with a recent outcome. Remember, if one door closes, you are being redirected to one that will open. Sorry, let's reread that again. You are being redirected to one that will soon open to your true soul path. I heard accepting these new ideas. All right. Hold on. All right, we have surrender, 46. And it adds to a 10. So 46 adds to a 10. That's completion and new beginnings. It's endings and new beginnings. So 10 is completion. It's completing old ways of thinking, whatever it may be to you. Okay? So they want you to surrender. It says, let go of the intel and extel struggles in your life. Give up the fight to control others and situations. Relinquish your need to be right and surrender to a higher power. My hair is all crazy right now. I just washed it. So we're going to read from the book. 46. It says, you are irritated by every rub. How will you be polished? Interesting. Why is my hair looking crazy right now? My curls are being crazy today. Bad hair day? No. It's just my hair is being crazy right now. There we go. It was bugging me. Okay. Surrender to the ebb and flow of life as you enter a period of potential struggle. Relinquish control to the universe and give in to something bigger than yourself. It may seem that the harder you try to control things in your life, the more out of control they become. It is a time to be patient and surrender your expectations of outcomes. You will want to kick and scream and say, it's not fair, and you may just do that. At the end of it all, you will still need to accept what is. Once you let go, it will become much easier to release any limiting belief systems. Old patterns of behavior and emotional baggage. Let go and let God, meaning asking Spirit to take over for a while and allow you to just be. The moment you relinquish control of your ego to a higher power, the fear of being out of control abates. Your mind is given permission not to have to fix everything and everyone. We're not here to fix everything and everyone. I don't know why this piece of hair is just driving me nuts, but it is. All right. Okay. Your mind is given permission not to have to fix everything and everyone. Consequently, the struggle to maintain control is lessened. Admit that you cannot always control or find a solution to what is going on around you. The illusion of control makes you feel safe and secure. But when something happened that is out of your control, loss of a job, a serious medical problem, a divorce, a death, suddenly you feel fragile. Embrace the setbacks, give in to the learning they provide. Have faith that you will come out of this state of fear and confusion to emerge with awareness, filled with grace and compassion. There is time to be resilient, a time to fight back, and a time to surrender. Yes. Exactly. All right. So they want you to surrender. There's no need to control everything. Situations, outcomes, whatever that is to you. The universe wants you just to surrender. Okay? All right, let's see what else we have. Huh. I think I'm gonna take. I don't know. There's so many things. So many things. Okay. I'm gonna take out the fallen angels. Let's see what we have. I don't know. I was just eyeing it. I don't know, it's just like calling to me. And then we're gonna take out the Metatron and see what we have in there. But let's see what the falling angels have. God, Source Universe, what's the message? Well, these two came out, but it didn't like literally fall out, so I'm not going to take them. But this one says settlements and celebration. So we have 60 and 21. 21 and 3. All right. They're all, I can't see them. I don't know what they are. We're going to flip them over and we're going to see them together. All right. So we have conflict. 12 adds to 3. $24 adventure. And that adds to a 6. And then we have renewal. We had this card last time in the same position. 67. 13 adds to 4. Someone's going through a renewal process. Death of the ego. So yeah, someone's going through conflict. Inner conflict. This looks like inner conflict to me, which correlates with the cards that we had. Someone's going to be taking a new adventure somewhere. Or a new adventure within themselves. Rediscovering, as what we were talking about, belief systems. That's why I don't believe in religion. I don't. Trust me, I've been to every church you could think of, every religion you could think of. I believe as long as you have a connection with God, you believe in God, you know there's a God, you know that Jesus died on the cross for you. You have seen miracles in your life. So yeah, someone's going through a renewal process, which is much needed. Someone's going through an ego death. It has to be done. And there's justice. We had this card last time. And it's a 9. Someone's going to get their justice. And it's been overdue. Long overdue, I heard. Let's take out my Metatron cards. Let's see what the message is in here for you. All right, God, what's the message? We have 30. Silver, warrior of light. You are the warrior of light. It says, you are being asked to be one of the Archangel Metatron's warriors of light. To do so will require strength, dedication, compassion, and to always deal in the truth. Yes. Exactly. There are the noble qualities that one who serves the light must master in life on the spiritual path before them. Our world has seen thousands of years of bloodshed where warriors battled against each other, fighting over land, religious faith, and what they deemed right. Now, spiritual warriors, we fight as one. No denominations apply, other than the signature of the human race working for the light. Those who are given their silver sword of truth know that we are all one. It will never be used to harm another, but to willed off and warn the dark that the light is here. It is given to you now to protect and clear the path. It is bestowed on those who have fought battles with their own darkness and have found the light within themselves once more. You have a steady hand and a wise soul, and the light burns bright within you. The sword cuts through all illusion, falsehood, deceit, and denial, and all that is negative, heavy, or taint by wrongdoing. It highlights those who seek to harm or defame you, and only has power when held by the one who is made for. You have its power now to your own hand. Use it wisely. The silver blade must never be used to harm, but instead must act to defend all that is good, honest, and pure. Hence, it also stands for justice and a balancing of karma for everyone or any situation that seeks its energy. The silver full moon, that's crazy because we have a full moon. The silver full moon often signs a time of completion and cycles ending and a new one beginning. At such time, invoke the silver ray to purify the past and clear the way for a bright new future illuminated by silver, truth, and clear direction. You are protected by Archangel Michael's silver ray at all times. No harm can befall anyone who asks for his light to be within and around them. One who holds a silver sword is never alone. Need never fear the dark, and it's always safe. Feel that energy now and allow it to make a difference each day forward as you walk the path of light warriors you truly are. I'm going to title this Light Warriors. Interesting. And it's pretty cool because we have this full moon, and that makes total sense. Interesting. Hold on, I have to see something. Yeah, so I'm going to name this the Warrior of Light, as we all are, right? All right, so, yeah, that was your message. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please push the notification button so each time I post, you'll get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Jason. I'm sorry. I wasn't really paying attention. I was trying to get done. So I apologize. But yeah. Oof. I think it's time for me to go to bed. Why is that hot? Oh, I think I kind of... Yeah, I almost burnt this one too. What's going on, Eve? Alright, so, yeah. Hopefully the message resonated. If it did, if it did. If it didn't, it didn't. Don't make it fit. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I've gone... That's nice of you. Well, let me throw you a card since you were so nice to me. Let's see what we have for you. Shubane. I think that's how you pronounce it. Shubane. Shubane. Sorry if I chopped your name. But let's see what we have for you. We're going to use the shadow work cards. It's a fake name. I guess we'll go with it, right? I guess we'll go with it. It's cool. It's alright. Alright. Shubane. Shubane? Oh, that's pretty funny. It might, actually the cards might just correlate with the reading. So let's see what we have. I'm doing a freebie this evening. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I have grown. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I wasn't actually expecting all the subscribers, to be honest. But hey, God is good, right? Hey, if I could help one person, just one person. If I could get a message to just one person, that's all I care about. Okay, what's the message for Shubane? What does Shubane need to know, please? Well, sounds like the slots. Well, you got two cards. And if you see, you have one card that's we haven't seen yet, and we have one card that we do see. So let's see what we have for you. 4222. That could probably be significant to you. I don't know if you've been seeing those numbers, but it could resonate with you. It says the unknown. Uncertainty is the only certainty there is. Surrender, curiosity, and faith. And as I said, that is 4441. So embrace the unknown. They want you to surrender. I see that you have a lot of curiosity about the unknown, right? About the spiritual path. How you access that is meditation. If you can dedicate yourself every day, right? In the mornings and at night, 20 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes, whatever, how long as you can, right? And also at night, every day. I don't know if you fast or not, but you can fast. My suggestion is fasting at least 3 days if you can. Just do a good, nice water fast. Just detox. I believe you need it anyways. Seems like your energy's been all over anyways. And then we have face your inner demons. Yeah, water. Remember I said meditate? That's pretty interesting because facing your inner demons, right? That's meditation. So what I'm picking up, it's something with your childhood. I hear your father. Your father was very demanding. He was strict, but very demanding. So it says, don't be afraid of darkness. There is a light nearby. Transform and integrate. So whatever issues you had with your dad, it's pretty interesting. And that has to do with childhood traumas. That's what I'm picking up. I heard a lot of burdens were cast on you growing up. You're very gifted. You're very gifted. You have gifts. You suppress them. You deny them because of religious beliefs. Wow. Am I right? You don't know him because there you go. That's why you have dad issues. They want you to do... It could have been from any masculine as well, not just... I'm picking up a masculine energy. It's interesting. If you don't know him, there's a masculine that I'm picking up on. I heard you carry some of his traits. Just because you don't know someone, you carry traits. Like my son, right? My son, his dad was around, but not really around, right? Because I've raised him mostly on my own. But he has certain characteristics that he's been working on, that he realizes himself that he also seen. And it's not from me, right? But I'm picking up something about a masculine figure growing up. So they want you to face your inner demons. That's going within the unknown. They want you to surrender. They want you to have faith. You have lots of curiosity about the unknown. And as I said, you access that through meditation, discipline, dedication. But I'm picking up childhood stuff. You know you are different. So how to access the key of knowledge within yourself, meditating, releasing, shadow work, inner child stuff, healing your dad's lineage. But also remember, our mothers could be our fathers as well. Shubane. Yeah, you're very gifted. Whew. Yeah, I sense it and I feel it. Like your energy is really so you are a manifester. You are a generator. What I'm seeing is you're a generator manifester. So what you say manifests into reality. So be careful with what your words, how you word things, and how you say things to people as well. Okay? So yeah, you are very gifted. Have you ever tried I don't know if you've tried Reiki or not, but if you can, my advice to you is go do it. Also, Reiki will also help you understand your own gifts and how to use them properly and not abuse them. Because there's people that do abuse their gifts. But I see that you are very, very gifted. Well, we shouldn't sugarcoat anything, anyways. I'm done with you. He's so gifted in the bedroom. Oh, goodness. I'm done. Well, we're not talking about those kind of gifts. You can keep that in the bedroom between you and your girlfriend. I don't care to know. I personally don't care to know. Uh, that's funny. But yeah, so yeah, you are gifted. Very gifted. And wow, we have battle within. It says the greatest war you wage is against yourself. Inner conflict and resolution. All right. Let's see what else we have for you. So I can close this out. So the unknown and inner demons. Yes, you're right. Maybe you just need to tap into your spiritual self more. It's not a religious thing. Everybody thinks, oh, no. You know what I'm saying? What is going on? So let's see what else we have. Yeah, a lot of us, yeah, a lot of us have. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we have for you. We have 2 more cards for you. We have Take Charge and Wisdom. It says you're taking a back seat in a relationship or situation, and it may end up costing you time, money, or opportunity. You need to step up and regain control once again. And then it says wisdom. You've been here before and you know what to do, yet you fear disappointing others. The wise choice may not be the popular choice, but choice for the highest good in this situation. Remember I said you're very gifted, and I'm not talking about that. All right? I'm talking about you, yourself. You are wise. And I said that. You're wise. You're very, very wise. So yeah. So they want you to take action. What? It doesn't have to be a relationship within like you and your girlfriend. I'm not talking about that. Relationship could be with anybody. The wise thing is true. It's saying or situation. It's not saying it's saying relationship, but it could be a situation. Not literally your relationship with your girlfriend. I'm not saying that at all. Jeez Louise. So yeah, it's saying you're taking a backseat in a relationship or situation. Okay? Let's get it right. So it may end up costing you time, money, or opportunity. It could be a job. It could be anything. So yeah. All right, let's see. Let's get one more and then I'm done. One more. So this one came out for you as well. If it resonates, it resonates, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. Maybe it might resonate in the future. I have no idea, but it says stuck in lack. You have all the resources you need to carry you through, whether it's financial, emotional, or physical limitations that you think you have. It is only ego-based fears taking over. Regain them and don't give up. That was your message, right? Wow, it says reward and recognition. That was a good one. It says, congratulations, your hard work will soon pay off and take you in the direction of your dreams. Acknowledge your efforts and your own power. And own your power. Sorry, own your power. Kind of slow today. But yeah, that was your those were your cards. Those are the ones that came out for you, so. But yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. I can't believe you freaking said that. Gifted in the bedroom. I'm gonna remember that one. I'm done. Jeez Louise. Alright, well, I'm out of here. I am out of here. I have to work tomorrow. How old am I? Just guess how old I am. Let's do a guessing game. Guess how old I am. I'm going to make you guess on this one. Just guess. Just guess. I want to see. I want to see what you guess. Then that means you are a genius. If you could figure out my age, that means you are a genius. I'm still waiting. Shebane, whatever your name is, guess. Just guess how old I am. I'm not going to tell you yet until you guess. Then when you guess, I'll tell you if it's a yay, nay. I'll be very... I don't have any social media, dude. I'm sorry. Not happening. I don't care for social media. If that's what you mean about Snap. Mean Snapchat or Snap. I don't know. I'm still waiting to see if you guess my age. Just waiting. I wish. You're wrong. I wish I was 36. Shit. Only if I was 36 again. I wish I was 36 again. No, Shebane, I am not 36. I'll give you one more try. Just, whew, not that old. Jeez, don't kill me now. Don't make me seem that old. Shit. I'm not that old. I still got plenty of time for that. Excuse me. That was a good one. Somewhere between 0 and death. Oh shit. Let's see. I'll be 40 this year. I'll be 40 in August. There you go. I'll be 40 in August. So you were close. But not that close. That was a good one, though. Somewhere between 0 and death. That was a good one. That was a good one. How am I going to lie? I would have never even thought of that. That's hilarious. Yeah. No, I wish I was 36. Don't I wish? Actually, what's to be honest? I look 35. I wish I was 35. I wish I was. To be honest, I wouldn't want to be in my 20s. Like, I wouldn't wish to be in my 20s. Because my 20s was a shit show. That's all I gotta say. My 30s... Shit, I've been single all my 30s. Shit. Pretty much, yeah, I've been single throughout all my 30s. I haven't had... Yeah, shit. Yeah, wow. So yeah, my 20s, I wouldn't go back to my 20s. So if someone ever says I'm in my 20s, I would be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. In my 30s, I experienced more. In my 30s, I think my 30s have been the best years ever because it put me on my spiritual path, not just on my spiritual path, but it also showed me a lot of lessons. Not just a lot of lessons. Also, I did a lot of self-reflection, a lot of self-care, and definitely a lot of self-love in my 30s. I could say that. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind being in my 30s again. Yeah, that's funny. No, I'm good. I am good. I'm fine. I like being alone. A lot of people don't like being alone. I don't understand why. I don't get it. I've been alone for 9 years. Their dad's been gone May 5th. So since May 5th, well, before that, I was single. But since their dad's been gone, I've been single. I did meet someone like a year and a half later, and that was actually my karmic twin. He was supposed to be my twin, and he ended up being my karmic twin, which is pretty interesting. That's why I'm on YouTube, because of that whole situation. But whatchamacallit? So, and I was with him on and off for like 3 years. We never dated. So it is what it was. I love going to bed alone. I don't mind. I miss it sometimes, like, the cuddles and whatever, but to be honest, like, I don't know. I kind of like being alone. I don't miss the arguing. I don't miss the fighting. I don't miss because he was alcoholic. I don't miss that at all. I don't miss it at all. Don't miss it. Um, I don't miss the fighting and the arguing. I really don't. I rather just look. I come home, I go to work, I take care of my kids. I have 3 boys. That's enough. That's enough. Imagine raising 3 boys on your own. That's enough. Really? So you're codependent. So you know what that is? I'm going to call it codependency. So you're codependent addict. At least you can admit it that you're an addict. Oh, shit. That's funny. Or at least you could say you're codependent. There's no shame in your game, I can tell. What was it? That's funny. Yeah, it's called being an addict. Yes. You are 100% right. Codependency is an addict. Addiction could be anything. Your addiction is you can't be by yourself. You don't know how to. See, you're codependent. Actually, I have been talking to someone on and off for like 9 months. 9 months? Almost 10 months? Yeah, it's been a long time. Have I met him? No, we just talk. We're just trying to see where it goes. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like I said, I like to be alone, so it doesn't bother me none. I think after you've been alone for so long, like it's just so hard to intertwine I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But so as you are an addict to not sleeping alone, I became an addict of being alone. So you get it? You became an addict of not being alone. I became an addict of being alone. If I have a lot of trust issues, yeah, I do. Yes, I do. And it's not even my fault. I do have trust issues. Wow, you are on point on that one. Run for your... I thought it said run for your life. It says run for fun. I thought it said run for your life. I had to reread your name. I apologize. That was a good one, though. Oh, that was funny. Hold on. I'm having too much fun with you guys. Sorry. No. It was funny. I can't stop cracking up. That was funny. I thought your name was Run for Your Life. Until I actually had to reread it and it says Run for Funds. Oh, shit. That's funny. That was hilarious. She's between, like a pushy sales. Oh, you're gonna sound like a pushy salesman? Oh, I know. There's someone that I was talking to he sounds like that. He sounds like a pushy salesman. He does. It's funny you said that. That's hilarious. You even said that. What the heck do you even do? I'm just curious. What, you sell cars? I'm just curious. Do you sell cars? Really? Seriously? So drugs. Do you have a real job besides selling drugs? I'm just wondering. Okay. I was like, wait, hopefully you don't sell drugs. That was funny. Run for your life. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna have that playing in my head. Run for your life. Shit. Run for funds. What do you do? And I'm not gonna even think about it. Not gonna even think about it. So guess what you do? I want to know, what do you do? Because obviously you're not a contractor, because I don't even know where you are, so I can't even say that. See? I should just keep my P's and Q's to myself, huh? What do you do? I'm still waiting. Still waiting. Oh, so now you're gonna play the guessing game with me now. Wait, hold on. I thought I was supposed to play the guessing game, not you. I don't know. Car salesman, Customer service, I don't know. Telemarketer, crypto, I don't know. I heard crypto. I don't know why I heard crypto. So then, I don't know. I'm just mentioning. You say you sell. You're a salesperson, so. You probably use. Oh, you flip houses? Oh, that's a good thing. You know, that's so interesting you say that because I want to do that. Actually, there's a person that works with me. Well, we don't work with. He's one of my coworkers. What he does, he buys houses and he flips them. And I hear you make really, really good money. So, what do you buy them foreclosure or do you buy them like market? I just want to know if you buy them like foreclosure homes and then fix them up and then sell them. That's a good investment as well. And that's crazy because you know how everything is going into like AI, right? Market value. Yeah, as long as they're not a lemon, yeah, as long yeah. Oh, you do market value? Why don't you try foreclosures? Dude, you could find stuff for like probably like $100 or some shit. And probably some good land. But you gotta go like you gotta look. I found some foreclosure properties that I wanted to buy, but I have to do more research on that. And that's the best investment is to flip houses. Buy them and flip them. But do you also like do you buy certain ones and keep tenants in them? I'm just curious. So why don't you get like so why don't you buy a building with at least like 5 units, right? So if you buy a building with 5 units and you price them as I don't know because I don't know your region, so I don't know how you would price it for each unit. Right there, you're making your money. And then you buy another house, right? And then you flip that and you sell that one. But if I was you, I would buy at least 2 buildings that have at least 5 or more units in them so it could be easier. Not just, and I understand like you got to fix and whatever. That's why you do background checks. I'm just sorry, just background checks. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. And plus, it pays for itself. So if you have 5 units, right? Let's say a 1 bedroom, you price it for 1,500. A 2 bedroom, you price it for like what 18 to 2,000. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know your area, so I can't like tell you like how to price it. Obviously, but for a 1 bedroom, if you have 5 units and you have 1 bedrooms or 2 bedrooms, you go by the bedroom size, by how many, you know what I mean, or however you want to do it. I think that's would be a good investment. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. Just giving some advice. I'm gonna just say run for your life. I think that sounds better than run for funds. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, I know. I worked for actually I worked for a few contractors. Yeah, I know. And I also helped build where I used to do catering. So when we brought the building, when my boss brought the building at the time, we hired a contractor, which actually he was one of my friends. Actually, I was his maid and his cook. So I cleaned and cooked for him. But I also worked for him too. I also did like demo work for him. We rebuilt. We sheetrocked, and I did the electrical work. Not all the electrical work. Most of the electrical work I did. I know how to do electrical work. I know how to put in outlets and feet. The ceiling fans. I think you should run for your life. You might have to hire me. I can't. I can't do anything with my neck. Do you see? You see this? I can't do as much as I used to do. I wish I could. 1.5 bucks an hour, really? Oh, exactly. I don't blame you. You blow stuff up. Actually, it's not that hard. I took a course in college, not in college, in high school. Oh, what happened to my neck? I had a car accident 20 years ago. It was back in 2004. I had a really bad car accident. I had really bad whiplash. So these last 3 years, I've been having complications with movement, numbness, falling, dizzy. I could barely drive. I could barely walk. So back in June, I decided to get the surgery, which is my C6 and C7. So they replaced the disc with a titanium. It's a ball like this. It's like that small. So it's titanium, plastic, and ceramic. So I can't shovel anymore. I can't do a lot of things like I used to do anymore. So it is what it is. I can't do catering like I used to. So pretty much I'm limited. I can't paint like I used to. I can't do a lot of things. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm alright. That's alright. It's cool. It's on my YouTube, the whole process for the last since June till now. So, uh, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's been a pretty interesting journey. I tell you that it has been a pretty interesting journey. That's all I gotta say. Oh my god, you said a hickey. It's not a hickey. What the heck? No, I don't. Nobody touches me. That's gross. All right, go flip some more houses. Go flip some more houses. Go make that money. Well, I'm going to be out of here. I got to go. What the fuck? You're a creepo. Who are you? Smithy. Jimothy? Jimothy? Really? Jimothy? Who calls themselves Jimothy? Okay. So yeah, I'm out of here. All right, it was nice to talk. So yeah, are you going to change it to Run for Your Life? I'm just curious. When am I streaming? Whenever God tells me to stream, I come on. I don't know, I just pop on. I don't know, I might pop on tomorrow. I gotta work all week, so I don't know when I'll be back on. And there's no school this week. All the kids are out, so hopefully I don't get any emergency phone calls. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going to be streaming again. I stream when I'm whenever I can. No, I work in the mental health field. I work with kids that have disabilities. So I work for the government. That's what I do. No, I was a sub teacher for Head Start, and I also was a teacher's aide for second, first, and kindergarten. So kindergarten, first, and second grade. But I do homeschool my kids, so yeah, you could say I'm a teacher. You could say I'm a teacher. So yeah, no, I'm not a teacher. I just teach online. How did it go? I want to hear this one. I got to hear this one. So you volunteered out of school. I got to hear this. Were the little jerk butts? Were the little kids jerk butts? I'm just curious. What was sad? What was sad? Was it the kids or what? I'm very curious about your experience of being a teacher for 3 weeks. I'm just curious. Wow, really? Oh, yeah, that is sad. That's so sad. So many trafficked from Mexico. Yeah, that's just... You know, it's crazy. You know what I mean? What happens to those little kids? It just boggles my mind. It just really does. So why didn't you stay? I'm just curious. Was it too much for you to handle mentally? So the kids that I work with, we have all different types of traumas with these children. Some of those as you say, about trafficking and stuff. I personally haven't dealt with a trafficker myself, but I've heard some stories. And they're sad. I can't say what cases I've dealt with because I can't, because of part of HIPAA. But let's just say there were not great cases at all. Some have actually I've cried because of some that I've had. That's all I could say. I can't say anymore. Yeah, well, when it comes to that, you know what I mean? Like it's not as difficult for me because I was in that situation as a child. I wasn't sex trafficked, but I was molested from between 5 and 6 straight through until I was like 14. So like I know how that feels. You know what I mean? Like I can sympathize, empathize. Um and that's why I do the work that I do. Cuz I've been there, you know. Yeah, they do. Even in India, like if you hear the stories, like a lot of people are so ignorant to what happens in third world countries. You think it's bad in Mexico? Try Colombia. Try India. All those places. There you think sex trafficking in Mexico is bad? Yeah, it's their own parents. Even the grandparents. The grandparents do it too. Their brothers, their sisters, whoever. No, I don't listen to the news because I just can't. I just can't. Just can't do it. I can't listen to the news. I can't do it. I just. Mm-mm. I stopped listening to the news a while ago. Actually, since the elections. Since the elections happened, I haven't really watched it. You know what's so crazy? That the story that you just said, who did I vote for? Did you see my news feed? Have you seen any of my videos? Did you see 4 years ago? Did you see one of my videos 4 years ago? When I was at a rally. I went to the rally and I see him coming out of the Air Force One. Guess who that was? I was like right in front seat, right? I was right in front seat of his rally. It was the best experience of my life. No, it was freaking Donald Trump. I went to go see Donald Trump. Where is his little thingies? No, I went to the Trump rally. These are the ones this is what I got at the Trump rally. So yeah, this is what I got at the Trump rally. So I went to the Trump rally. I met Trump. I was in center front seat. You watch the video. It's on my YouTube. So yeah, look at. So yeah, that's and let me tell you, his rally was the best. I've never been to a rally before, but let me tell you, the experience was phenomenal. Especially, he had a preacher there, right? It was this preacher. He was really, really good. If I told Trump his cards, no. I don't do that, no. No, I did a video for the Trump rally. Because I wanted everybody, because everybody was talking about like how Trump rallies weren't great and how whatever. So when I went 4 years ago, when we were supposed to win the elections back in 2020, that's the year I went. And the experience, I wanted to show everybody what it was actually, how the experience actually was. The energy was so phenomenal. It was just so flabbergasting. It was orgasmic. That's all I gotta say. All right. It was the best experience I've ever experienced. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say about that one. It was the greatest experience that I had, though. Have you ever been to a Trump rally? I'm just curious. I'm just asking you a question. Have you ever been to a Trump rally? It sucks because he's not doing anymore. Exactly. Mm-hmm. You know what's so crazy? When I was a little girl, I used to watch The Apprentice, right? It was on at 8 o'clock, right? So I said, I'm gonna meet you one day. So back in 2020, I met him for the first time. See how I manifested that? Dreams do come true. Dreams do come true. It was the greatest experience. That's all I gotta say. I had the greatest experience meeting Trump. The best experience in my life. And he was so nice to everybody. I don't know. Well, if I get more like subscribers, I might do like a meet and greet. I might. I don't know. I don't know. You never know what the future holds. You know, I'm manifesting some things. So let's see. I don't know. I gotta do a little tour. Angels of Enlightenment tour. Or Enlightenment tour. How about that? Not Angels of Enlightenment, but Enlightenment. I don't know. You might, Anna. I have no idea. But I know that I manifested to see Trump when I was a child, and I got to see him, so. That's all I gotta say. So, question, why do you even have a fake name on your profile? I'm just curious. So, are you fake in real life? I'm just busting your chops, alright? Just busting your chops. But I'm gonna go. I'm tired. I've been on for, oh shit, I've been on for like almost 2 hours. Just shooting the shit. I really don't talk to adults, only when I go to work. I talk to kids most of the time. I do talk to someone almost every day, but That was a good one, though. I can't lie. But, all right, I'm out of here. I thought you were supposed to go to work. Aren't you supposed to go flip some houses or something? You're supposed to go do something. Something. You get it? Something. All right, I'm out of here. I gotta go. But yeah. So yeah. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please push the notification button so each time I post, you'll get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. I do not have any social media. I don't have Facebook. I don't have Instagram. I don't have... Wait. Facebook, I call Fuckbook. Instagram, Instaho. I don't even know what else is out there. Snap-a-ho. They got Snapchat, so I call it Snap-a-ho. Instaho, Snap-a-ho. What else is there? I don't even know. Oh, Tick-a-ho. Hey, man, those TikTok hoes. There's plenty of those. I don't know. I think social media is just so people could just find hoes. I don't know. Just find a hoe. I don't know. But, all right. Well, I'm out of here. God bless. Have a great one. It was nice talking to all of you. It was nice exchanging energy. I needed a good laugh. You guys gave me a good laugh. I'm not going to lie. It's a good night. But, all right. So I have to go. I'll talk to you guys soon. I don't know when I'll be back on. I have no idea. I don't know. Soon. But I'll catch you guys. It was nice chatting with you guys. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.